What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the Vancouver Canucks 2016-2017 season preview. Spoiler alert, it's not going to be a fun season in Vancouver. I think Louis Eriksson and the Twins will be a fun line to watch, but that's pretty much it. I mean, this is not a team that's going to win a lot of hockey games next year. And, oh, you're biased against Vancouver. No, I'm a realist. This team sucks. That first line is legit. Everything else about it fucking blows. I've talked about the city and talked about Eriksson. Don't know what else needs to be said. Can Bo Horvat take that next step? 40 points last year as a 20-year-old. Can he get into that 50, 55-point range? I think he can. I just don't think it's going to happen next season. I think he's going to be a very good top 6 forward at the NHL level. That's what I think about him. I think he's a good player. I think Sven Barchi could score them 20 goals. About time. He's 24 years old. I think Ben Hutton is a very underrated defenseman. Trading away Jared McCann for Eric Gudbranson, however, was very stupid. I think you could use McCann's presence in this lineup, but then again, what do I know? So, first line's good. Horvat centering a second line might be intriguing. Beyond that, I mean, it's Jake Virtanen, who I'm disappointed in. I honestly think the situation with him in Vancouver is... I'm not saying trade a 20-year-old for the sake of trading him, but he just didn't look comfortable last year from when I saw him. And then the Vancouver paper kind of shaming him after the World Juniors. Not a good look. Not a good look to do that to a 19-year-old kid. I think it's a Vancouver son, or whatever the fuck Vancouver is. So... I think that psychologically he could benefit from a change of scenery. Am I saying trade him for backup pucks? No. Just saying that could be something that works for the advantage of both sides. Brandon Sutter will be back. It seemed like he just could not stay healthy last season. Played 20 games in his first year in Vancouver when his productivity was, below par. I mean, maybe he helps you out. But, I mean, this team should be thinking one thing and one thing only. Nolan Patrick. Projected number 1 overall pick. Kid's the real deal. And he can be the kind of center that gives some support to the Sedins as they play out their last few years in the NHL. And even the Sedins last season Daniel had 61 points and Henrik had 55 points. So, their offensive productivity isn't what it once was. Father Time is undefeated. So that's going to be something that to keep an eye on. And if somehow, some way, you see the cap situation kind of screws everything up. But with Vancouver, because Jim Bennick's is GM, when they're mathematically eliminated in the end of December, would a contending team want to go for both Sedins? Would be an unprecedented move. But I mean, then again, Vancouver drafting them was an unprecedented move. If a team contending teams don't have the type of salary cap room to accommodate 2 such contracts, but something's gonna happen. I don't know what it is. Hot take alert, but something's going to happen regarding the future of the 2 Sedins in Vancouver. I think they want to be Canucks their whole career. I think that the organization wants that to be the case, ownership especially. But they also don't want to retire ringless. So, not saying, just saying. And I mean, they're both 35, so obviously their twins are the same age. But how many more productive years do they have? And I know you're going to pull the Yager argument on me, but Yager's the exception, not the rule. Never forget that. So that's a situation to keep an eye on as well. I'm curious to see if Emerson Edom can make an impact next year. I thought he looked better in Vancouver than he did with the Rangers, or even Anaheim for that matter. And being reunited with Willie Desjardins, his former junior coach, I think definitely helped them out. So, those are some of the young guys I'm intrigued about. I think Alex Edler could be moved. That's a situation to watch. And the goaltending, I think Ryan Miller will be moved at the deadline. For what, I don't know. But I think he's good as gone. It's the last year of his contract. The team sucks. What else do you want me to say? It's going to be Jacob Markstrom's crease for a year or two. And then, obviously, Thatcher Demko is their top prospect and a guy that they really feel can be the man in the NHL. So definitely not your father's Vancouver Canucks, and by your father I mean 5 years ago's Vancouver Canucks. and they had one shutout last year. Their goaltenders combined for one fucking shutout. That's not good. I mean, just throwing that out there. So, I like, was it Trey Makin, the Russian defenseman there? I think he's could be something. But, we'll see what happens in the next few months with Vancouver. But any team that's run by Jim Benning cannot be expected to do too well. And I'm just going to harken back to the YouTube video from behind the Bruins, behind the B. Peter Chiarelli, Don Sweeney, Jim Benning. Sweeney was kind of quiet during the whole thing, but when they were all talking about how much Tyler Seguin sucked and they needed to get rid of him, 3 people in that room are now NHL general managers. That blows my mind. So, and why did I wait so long to do the Vancouver Canucks? It's not because I don't like Vancouver. It wasn't alphabetical. Just never got around to it. And, this team, again, I want to watch that first line play a lot because that's going to be some really cool tic-tac-toe goals. But beyond that, fans of Vancouver, just remember, the draft is 9 months away. So if you choose to get pregnant or whatever, however that happens, I'm not an entomologist or a dermatologist or a doctor. You can name your kid Nolan Patrick when they draft him number 1, provided they win the lottery. So anyway, that's all I got. This episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. For the season and beyond, Jesus. Not my best work. Later, guys.